Hello there guys, it's Bubudukaun here, back in another video, and today we're going to do What If My Hero Academia After Super, Part 8. Hope you enjoyed. So guys, after some research, I just realized that I did something wrong in the last part, and it is in the Kaioken technique. In last part, when All Might used Kaioken times 2, I did say that the power just doubled on top of using Kaioken times 1. And that was a little bit wrong, or completely wrong. Because they say Kaioken times 1 double your strength of your user, and Kaioken times 3 triple the power of the user. And all of this is basically just Akira Toriyama messing it up and try to cover it up. And for me to not just make a new timeline or how Kaioken work, I'm going to stick with the canon. So how am I going to fix it? When All Might was using Kaioken, he was basically using Kaioken times 1. So his double power to equal to Deku. But when the final clash, he used Kaioken times 3, not times 2. And that's it. The only change is All Might slightly weaker. That's it. So after that, let's begin our story. After All Might carry and catches Deku toward the infirmary, Bara bursts through the door and asks, "Is Deku okay?" Rika Vigor tell her, "Yeah, don't worry, he's just unconscious and tired. But overall, he's fine." Then the rest of the class show up. Then they yell at All Might for using too much power against Deku. Then Bara tell him, "It's okay, I'm pretty sure Deku like it that way." Ida tell her, "Pardon? What do you mean, Bara?" Bara tell them, "Unlike you guys, I did see the fight, and when I see the look on Deku's eyes, it's not like a fear or something like that. He was enjoying every moment of it. He never had another person, except for me, that was pushing him that much. So basically he was living his dream to fight someone at his full power without holding back. But I'm pretty sure he'll be pissed about one thing. The way he won the finals. I'm pretty sure he want to win it with his own power, not relying on some type of handcuffing the villain or something like that." Then Oraka tell her, "So how did you know all that?" Bara tell her, "Well, I'm his girlfriend and I know him better than all of you." Oraka sighed because she's right. She's Deku's girlfriend, not her. Then Recovery Girl tell everybody to get out. They do that. Then All Might asks Recovery Girl, "Can I have a moment alone with Bra?" Recovery Girl acknowledged, then she leave the room. Then All Might tell Bra, "Did you feel it, huh?" Bra not tell her, "Yeah, Deku's power just skyrocket from nowhere." Then All Might tell her, "Did you think that he was holding back on me?" Bara tell him, "Nah, I don't think so. He was fighting you with all he's got." There is only one explanation from Deku just getting the power up from nowhere. All Might tell her, "And it is?" Bara tell him, "He just unlocked Super Saiyan 2 or tapping into it briefly." All Might tell her, "Super Saiyan 2? Are you telling me that you guys have a second transformation?" Barana tell him, "Yes, but we can't tap into it yet. Plus, I never saw how the Super Saiyan 2 look, but Deku did describe it to me." Then All Might tell her, "So how did Super Saiyan 2 look?" Bara tell him, "It's just like Super Saiyan. Your hair stay yellow, but it's more spikier, and we are surrounded by like lightning or electricity around us." Then All Might tell her, "Now you mention it, I did see some spark of lightning around Deku." Then Bara tell him, "Well, that settles it. Deku did type briefly to Super Saiyan 2. Speaking of powering up, what's up with the technique?" All Might tell her, "Yeah, I did ask Kami if he has some type of power up for me to get stronger or catch up to you guys, and he teach me this technique. It's called the Kaioken." Bara tell him, "Kaioken, and what this technique do?" All Might tell her, "The Kaioken technique is an energy multiplier. is double in the first stage, is double my speed, sense and auto check I use in a fight. But I tell him neat, and how many levels you can use? Or I tell her in my skinny form I can use like up to 10 times, but in my buff form I can like push it to 30 to times 3 at max, but I can hold it like for a couple of seconds. Then I tell him, well, I think you will need this technique much more in the future. All Might tell her why. But I tell him 2 words, Zenkai boost. All Might tell her, Zenkai boost, what is this? But I tell him Zenkai boost, like Deku explained to me, is like a cheat code. When a Saiyan get badly hurt or almost break of death and recover from it, his base power increased drastically. So basically Deku, after he wake up and recover, he will be stronger than you, even in your buff form Kaioken times 3. All Might tell her, what? Come on. But I tell him, well, I think you have to go and train some more, All Might. Then Kami show up inside the room and tells, sorry if I'm interrupting something. But I tell him, no, it's nothing. So what are you doing here, Kami? Kami tell her, I just sensed Deku's power just skyrocket, what's up with that? But I tell him, well, Deku just briefly tap in Super Saiyan 2. Then Kami tell her, Super Saiyan 2, huh? So basically he's the second youngest person to tap in Super Saiyan 2. But I tell him second youngest, so he's the first. Kami tell her, it was a long time ago, his name is Gohan. He's the first Saiyan hybrid. But I tell him, neat. And Kami, can you please heal Deku? Kami tell, oh, of course, sorry about that. Then he healed Deku. Deku wake up and see everybody around him. He asks what's happened and what's going on. But I hug him and tell him, congratulations on tapping in Super Saiyan 2. Deku tell her, Super Saiyan 2? When did I did it? But I tell him, you don't remember? Deku tell her, no, I don't. After All Might beat me to the ground, I can, like, my memory is a bit fuzzy. I remember that I getting up, then completely black out. After that, completely black out. So I did tap in Super Saiyan 2. All Might tell him, yep, for like a second. I'm pretty sure if you have more energy in you, you can fight in Super Saiyan 2 and you'll definitely beat me. I'm pretty sure in your first Super Saiyan form, you can beat me right now because of your Zenkai boost. Deku tell him, maybe, I don't know. Then Kami put his hand on All Might's shoulder and tell him, well, if you need some training, just come by the lookout. All Might smile, tell him, will do. Then Kami tell him, well, is that everything? I'm going to the lookout. See you later, guys. Then Kami teleported the lookout. Then All Might asks Deku, so what is your plan later? Deku tell him, what do you mean? All Might tell him, nah, I'm pretty sure you got trained to tap in Super Saiyan 2, right? Deku tell him, nah, I'm a bit hungry right now, I need some food. All Might smile a little bit, tell him, you Saiyans never change. So now let's jump back to Bago for a second. He's absolutely livid. He did nothing against All Might, he was weaker. He was only in the way. And the only reason he can handcuff All Might because he was tired after fighting Deku. So basically Deku is almost as strong as All Might. Just how? And this just make Bakugo just more than his counterpart in the anime. Because he's known the gap between him and Deku is large. So he'll become much more stronger. And much more angrier. And guys, quick question. I'm going to leave a poll. Should Bakugo learn how to use ki? So you guys tell me yes or no, and let's see how the story can progress from here. So enough with Bakugo, let's say time skip, everybody arrive home. When Deku enter his room, he start remembering how did he tap in Super Saiyan 2. He spent hours trying to figure out a way, but he failed. Then he said, I'm tired and hungry. So Deku go to the kitchen, empty the fridge, then he go to sleep. So now it's next day. As I will give everybody the result, and they are almost the same. Then they tell them that they have 3 days for resting before the summer training camp begin from tomorrow. So class dismissed. Then the girl decided to ask Aizawa for letting them use the pool for tomorrow. And because Bra and Deku are dating, she tell him about the pool. Then Deku tells the rest of the guys and all of them decide to go to the pool, except for Bakugo. But after Kirishima convinced him, he go. So now let's say time skip to the next day. Everybody arrives at the pool, then they start fooling around. Ambara and Deku are always together. And Oraka get a little bit annoyed because of that. The reason I'm still keeping Oraka in the story because I'm pretty sure guys you love it this way. So it's your fault, not mine. Then Bara asks Deku, so any luck trying to tap in Super Saiyan 2? Deku tell her, I can't. I did try, but for no avail. Then Bara tell him, so what, you are going inside the room? Deku tell her, nah, I spent enough time inside the room. Plus, I want to give All Might some time to catch up to us. Bara start laughing to him, tell him, yeah, you're right about that. He need all the help he can get. But I'm surprised he can keep up with us Saiyans. Deku tell her, well yeah, he's our #1 hero after all. Bara tell him, yeah, you're right about that. Then they do a contest of who can swim the fastest. And the top 3 stayed the same, is Deku versus Bakugo versus Todoroki. Then the moment they jump, Bakugo and Todoroki quirk stop and Deku keep going. Then Aizawa tell them, sorry guys, time is up, it's 5 PM, everybody go home. Minato tell him, come on teach. Then Aizawa looked at him, tell him, go home. Minato tell him, yes sir, yes. Then Aizawa looked at Deku and told himself, I'm pretty sure I did look to that kid, so why don't his quirk stop? I have to keep my eye out on that kid. And before everybody go, they decide to go to the mall tomorrow. They decide on a time, then they go to the mall. So let's say time skip the next day. Everybody arrives at the mall, then everybody starts searching for what they want. Then Bara asks Deku, so how about you? Something do you want? Then Deku tell her, well at first I'm going to buy some weighted heavy clothes, but I remember that Kami can make even heavier ones that they make in this whole world. So now I don't have anything to buy. I'm basically here to spend time with you. Bara smiled and she hugged Deku and tell him okay. Then Deku can feel something is not right. Then Shigaraki come from behind him and grab his throat and leaving one finger up. Then he tell him, well let's have a chat kid. Deku tell him, you're Shigaraki, what are you doing here? Shigaraki tell him, let's have a chat kid. I did see you in a video. You're the one who defeated Stain. Deku tell him, what? How did you know? Shigaraki tell him, I have my ways. So you've beaten a Numbu that he is stronger than All Might or was built to beat All Might. And you defeated the hero killer Stain with only one punch. Plus, what's up with everybody just cheering for the hero killer Stain? What does he have that I don't have? Deku immediately tell him, guts. He have guts. Shigaraki tell him, what? Then Deku tell him, Stain is not a villain, or he's not aiming for hurting people for no reason like you guys. He was beating up heroes to make sure the real one will still be alive and make a good society. Sure, I don't agree with his method, but I can understand where he's coming from. Unlike you guys. You just show up from nowhere and call yourself the League of Villains, and the first thing you do, attacking a bunch of kids. For me, I call this coward's way out. You can't face off All Might on your own, so you threaten a bunch of kids. Then Shigaraki tell him, don't test me kid. If I put my finger on your throat, you're dead. Deku smirks and tell him, well about that. And Deku starts screaming and powering up. And from sheer Deku's aura, Shigaraki can float to the air. Then Deku fire a ki blast at him. And before the ki blast hit, a black portal show up, swallowing Shigaraki, teleport him away. Then Deku tell him, damn it, he's gone. Then Bara tell Deku, are you okay? Deku not tell him, yeah, we should call the police. Then they call the cops. Then they tell him what happened between him and Shigaraki. And like the anime, Deku was taken to the police station for more questioning him. Then he meet All Might and tell him, great job to defending yourself against Shigaraki. Deku tell him, nah, he's too weak for me. He just caught me off guard. It won't happen again. Then All Might tell him, so did you find a way to track him? Deku tell him sadly no. All around this planet people are weak, don't have too much ki in them. So it's hard to differentiate between them. Plus if I want to pinpoint somebody's ki, I have to spend a long time with him for me to know exactly how his ki feel. All Might tell him, I understand. So you guys are okay going home alone? All Might, Deku smiled at him, really All Might? Do you think that our people in this world can hurt us? All Might smiled back and tell him, yeah I know, but you just kids. Deku tell him, yeah, but powerful kids. And we can handle ourselves in a battle. So don't worry. I'll just take Bra to her house, then fly the way home. All Might tell him, okay, take care kid. Then Bra and Deku fly toward Bra's house. When they arrive, Bra's parents ask them why they are so late. Bra tell him, sorry, we spent too much time training and we forgot about the time. Bra said, I understand. Then he asked Deku for being his daughter to him. Deku nodded tell him, have a good night sir. Bra, miss. Then he fly toward his home. And guys, I'm going to stop video right here. Hope you enjoyed. If you do, drop a like and tell me what you think of it in comment section. And if you're new around here, consider subscribe and peace.